Okay. Hello and welcome back to another episode. Don't text me. Okay, I don't know what that is, but hello. Listen, this is the first thing I'm going to say. Okay? I know I said last episode that was the first episode. I changed my mind. I'm calling that the introduction because you know why? I wasn't happy with it. I was like, that cannot be the first episode. It cannot be what is my first thing to, like, my first introduction into the world. Do you know what I mean? It had no sauce, it had no flavor, the seasoning was not there. It was lacking in almost every department. It was just too much, information. I mean, it was essential. It needed to be done because, as a basis of information to know what's going on. However, it wasn't enough for me, okay? So, this is officially episode number 1. And you're just going to have to live with that, the same as I'm going to have to. And I will warn you, I've got my tea here. Sorry, I almost spilt it all over me. That would not have been very good. So if you don't have any tea or you don't have a drink, go make yourself a tea, go make yourself a coffee, or I don't know what you drink. Maybe even water. I don't even know if you people drink water. It's not a thing. I definitely know a lot of my friends don't drink enough water. Then you need to. All of you hoes have been thirsty out here in these streets. Hydrate yourself. H2O, bro. It's there for a reason. But, anyway, so this is episode 1. I want it to be a little bit more fun, a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more sass, some more attitude. As always, of course. Because that's just, well, that's just a little bit of me. But, Okay, so let me tell you what happened to me last night. And I'll give you background as to, the situation. So recently I've started wanting to get back into anime. I wasn't very much a part of the anime community, because I'm not going to say that. All the weebs are going to come on me and be like, no, you're not. You're not a part of the community. You don't know anime. Which is fair enough. I don't. I haven't watched many anime in my life. But recently I was like, you know what? It's time to delve back into the world. I want to do it again. So I had just finished watching Bridget Jones's Diary because I've never watched it before. And I thought, you know what? What better time than the present? It's a pandemic. Might as well. I watched it. And then at the end of the movie, a little advert came up, or a little pop-up, whatever the thing is, like suggestions for what to watch next. Okay, I don't know what you call it. Doesn't matter. And Demon Slayer came on. And I was like, ooh, I've heard good things about that. I've heard it mentioned before. It seems really nice. Let me watch it. So I did, and I loved it. I have the fattest crush on Gyu, and honestly, I'm ready to marry him whenever he's ready. But that's a story for another day. So I really liked it. I really, really, really liked it. And while I was watching it, I called my brother, and I was like, hey, I've started watching anime. I'm watching Demon Slayer right now. And he's like, oh, cool. That's really nice. Like, I'm glad you're enjoying it. And I was like, yeah. Banging. And I finished it. And then he was like, well, there's a movie out. And I was like, yes, give me the movie. And then he was like, yeah, it's out, but it hasn't been translated. And I was like, what do you mean it hasn't been translated? And he's like, well, it hasn't been translated. It's in Japanese, Zoe. And I was like, no, I'm very aware of what language the movie's in. It's anime. Of course it would be Japanese. I was like, but how is it not English yet? Do you know what I mean? I was like, when was this released? Because if it was like 2 weeks ago, fair enough. I'll give them a bit of mercy, okay? I won't shit on them entirely. Because I know it came out in October. And I was like, October? You're telling me that a movie released in October has not been translated from Japanese to English? Are we living in the 1800s? No, for real. What century are we in? Are you telling me there's no one on this planet that doesn't speak Japanese and English and can't just volunteer their services to translate it? Because if I could, I would. I want to know what happens. But it's fine. It is what it is. So all of this to say, my brother gave me some more anime suggestions, okay? A few other people have given me some anime suggestions. Max and Fluky have. Max has given me some really ones that I'm quite interested in. I think they're going to be banging and I'm very excited to start them. But just not yet. I have one more to do and then I'm going to move on to Max's recommendations. But anyways, I finished Demon Slayer. Cool. Loved it. Then my brother was like, watch this called Promised Neverland. And I was like, okay, cool. Very stressful. I was very stressed out. For about half of it, I was not happy. I was not enjoying it. I was just like, you know what? If I wanted to raise my blood pressure, I would just put more salt in my food. Do you know what I mean? Or, I don't know. Maybe I'd think of like upcoming assignments. You know, basically what I'm trying to say is if I wanted to be more stressed out, I could make myself more stressed out. But that show was like next level. My anxiety was like, that's not right. Let's not do this. We don't want this. But it's fine. I got through it. The ending, very beautiful. Nice. I liked it. Move on to the next one, okay? Which I finished last night. And this is when I'm saying I'm updating you on my current life because this just happened last night. So I thought, you know what? I don't have anything to do right now. Well, actually, I did have stuff to do. I had lectures to watch. I didn't watch them. I watched them in the morning. I procrastinated. It doesn't matter. You don't care. You know, everyone's procrastinating right now. I'm not the only one. Look at me trying to be like, yeah, I know I'm lazy, but you know what? I'm not the only lazy one right now. Doesn't matter. I'm still lazy, but it's fine. So I said, okay, let's watch Violet Evergarden, which is the one I was currently watching. And I think it was like episode 4. I was on 4. And I think the last episode was like episode 13. So I got through quite a bit last night. I'm not going to lie. But it's fine. When I tell you, oh my god. If you've never watched this anime, you don't have to watch it, but at least go watch episode 10. Because this thing had me ugly crying. When I mean, it was so deep. Even thinking of it now makes me want to cry. It was so sad. Like, it really pulled on my heartstrings. I had to pause it. I had to pause multiple times, cry, and then press play. Because it was just too much. I was like, I physically cannot handle the emotions right now. Like, I need time to let one bit settle in. And then I'll continue crying about the next bit when we get there. But it was a lot. It was a lot. I went to the toilet because I needed to pee. I was drinking a lot of tea. And I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my god. Like, you would think some traumatizingly emotional thing just happened in my life. In reality, I was just crying over an anime. But like, ugly cry. Ugly. And I'm emphasizing that because it was disgusting. Do you ever look at yourself when you're crying and you think, oh my god, thank god no one can see my face right now because this is the most nastiest thing I have ever seen in my life. I honestly look like a slug. That's what I look like. I look like a slug who's just gotten sunburned. Like, I'm very red. My eyes are swollen. Oh god. Honestly, to anyone who ever sees me ugly cry, God bless you. You deserve an award for just physically putting up with my appearance. It's nasty. I didn't like it. But if you're someone who maybe bottles in their emotions and uses media, mostly movies and series, to let out your emotions and it to be okay, go watch episode 10 of Violet Evergarden and then message me and tell me how you feel. It's just, I don't want to say what happens in the episode, but it's a lot. It's a lot. I'll say someone's sick in the episode. Someone is sick in the episode. And that's all I'll say. But episode 10, Violet Evergarden, please, it's like 20 minutes of your life. It's on Netflix. You have no excuse. It's on Netflix. You're gonna cry. And you're welcome. I hope it, alleviates some emotional baggage that you might be carrying around, Maybe it'll, make you feel lighter, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. So that happened to me last night. And I just know I'll never be the same. I'll never fully recover from that. And I just don't know what to say. I'll just never be the same person ever again. And it's alright. It's okay. But yeah, that's what's happened to me in the last, 24 hours. I had a lecture today. It wasn't a lecture, sorry. It was a seminar. Very boring, very useless. Not enjoying it at all, but it's fine. And I got some more stuff for the podcast sorted because you're, listening to it now, but the behind the scenes, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of things to look out for that's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. I'm very excited. I'm also going to try and record myself maybe for the next episode, for episode 2. We'll see how it goes. Don't hold me accountable for that, please. Thank you. I don't know if it will happen or if it won't happen, but if it does, congratulations to me. And if it doesn't, well, another day. It'll be fine. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, my plans for tomorrow are I'm gonna have to go into uni. And let me tell you why. I forgot, okay? Don't judge me. Last semester was horrific for me. Horrific. And I'll probably dedicate a whole episode to that because just a lot. It was a lot. Those months from August till December, those were rough months. But all of that to say, during last semester, I had taken out a lot of books from my library and I was like, okay, cool, like I'll return them whenever. Finished all my assignments and I was like, yes, thank God, no more. And I just threw uni out of my brain. I was like, I'm not there right now, nothing's going on, I'm going to throw that out of my brain. And then I was sitting, I think it was like 2 days ago maybe, or maybe even yesterday, I'm not really sure. And I was like, oh my God. In the car, I still have like way too many, I think it was like 7 textbooks. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what have I done? It's February, guys. I was supposed to return them like halfway through December. I'm just praying to God they haven't charged me or anything because, girl, I'm not paying the money. I'm so sorry. But, yeah, so tomorrow I have to go to uni and give back all my books because I'm a dumbass who forgot to return them like literally months ago. So that's my life and how, how I'm doing. But it's fine. You know what? It's just a lesson learned. It's just another one to add to the books. Don't forget your library books. Please return them. Don't let them be overdue. Just give it back. And the worst part is they've been sending me emails, but I don't check my emails. Like, who checks? I'm sorry, the only time I'm ever going to check my emails, I don't even check my messages. Which, let alone my emails. I'm more likely to check my messages than to check my emails. That's just not a thing. Like, I'm not in the business, not business world. I'm not in the workplace. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't have full-time work that I need to be constantly checking emails or stuff like that. So the library has been emailing me, and I just want to say shout out to the library people. But yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to just return those stuff a little bit later, but it'll get there eventually. I do apologize. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to drop some stuff off in the library. I'm hoping though to see my friend Alyssa because she's still on campus and I haven't seen her since, my God, I don't even know, it's literally been like months. So I'm hoping to say hello to her at least. I literally don't see anyone anymore because, the pandemic or whatever. So I'll be very happy to at least see one person and socialize because I know I'm not going to see anyone after that for a very long time. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to going to the library though. I don't know, is it just speaking to all introverts out there? Has anyone noticed that the pandemic has made you more of an introvert than usual? Like, it's gone to the point where I don't leave the house. I don't leave. My mom is now like, Zoe, you need to leave. You need to go for a walk or something. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm fine. You know what? I'm chilling. I'm sitting on a couch. I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm on Netflix and I'm listening to music. I got enough going on. I ain't got a bucket full of sunshine. But what I'm trying to say is, I just don't want to leave the house. And it's winter. Do you understand that? I don't like cold weather. So imagine now it's a pandemic. So I don't want to go out because it's a pandemic. And then two, I don't want to go out because it's cold. And it's only just being February now. It's still going to be cold for a while. So you know what? Right now just isn't the time for me to go out. You know what I mean? There's nothing that is forcing me to go out. And I'm not even meeting up with friends because, again, pandemic. So I'm just staying in the house all day. And I just want to know, is everyone else going through this? Where just don't go out. And I don't care. I genuinely don't want to go outside. I'm perfectly fine being in my little bubble. If I need to call friends, yay, technology. I can just, call someone. Do a little video session, That's why social medias were created, okay? Use WhatsApp, bro. I can call people like that. So I don't see the necessity to go out unless it's for food. I'm just chilling, bro. I'm really just chilling. But I do think it has gone a bit too far now. For my mom to say something, I do think it's a step too far. because she's an introvert as well. And she doesn't go out a lot. So now it's kind of like if my mom is actually being like, Zoe, you need to go stretch your legs, girl. I'll be like, okay, fair enough. So I left the house today. I went to Tesco, got some food. Of course, my fat ass is gonna leave the house just for food. Oh, speaking about ass, guys, let me tell you, it's a struggle, and I'm gonna tell you why it's a struggle. This pandemic has made my ass deflate, bro. This pandemic has made my ass deflate. Do you understand? I used to have a decent little booty. My brother, the booty is becoming flat. It's legitimately deflating. I don't know what's going on, but I'm definitely not gonna start squatting and things like that. That's just not for me, right? Especially because squats, I don't understand why people squat. Squatting just makes your, I don't know what muscle it is, but your leg muscle, the front one, so much bigger. And I've already got thighs, okay? Chunky, brother, is who I am, okay? I've got a bit of meat on my bones. Thank you. So I don't want to squat because all it's going to do is make my thighs look bigger and then make my ass look smaller in return. It's not even going to help me reflate my ass, okay? My ass is deflated, and I know why it's deflated because I just sit on it all day. So all the fat has just migrated, okay? I know I'm the problem, but I'm not going outside. I'm not going to go for a walk to hopefully get my booty popping. I'm not going to go up and down stairs because I'm cold and it's a pandemic, and that is my excuse. And yes, I know it's an excuse, but I'm going to use it, okay? Me and my flat ass, all 2021. Maybe 2022, the ass will make a comeback, okay? It'll be back again. But for 2021, I think I've made the decision, the executive decision, the CEO decision, that me and my flat ass are just going to be flat, okay? Leave us alone. If you see me in the streets, especially during summertime, because I'm not wearing coats in the summertime, right now I can cover my flat ass, okay? No one knows. No one knows it's happening. But if you see me in the summertime, walking around in my jeans or my cycling shorts or whatever I'm wearing, and you see a flat ass, don't tell me. Don't mention it. Don't be like, Zoe, yo. Zoe, yo, your ass got that shit looking flat. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. And I don't want you to lie to me either, okay? I don't want to see you, and I don't want you to tell me my ass is fat. Because I will tackle you on sight. I'm like, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, because I can see myself in the mirror. Thank you. I've got full body length mirror. I know my ass is looking flat. So don't lie to me. I don't even know why I brought this up. But clearly it's on my mind. Because, you know, your ass is a very big part of you. Literally and, you know, metaphorically, okay? And right now the ass is just not popping. It's not popping for 2021. 2022? Zoe's ass is going to be on the next level. But for now, we'll have a moment of silence for my ass in 2021. Okay? Because that's just the way it's going to be. I'm so sorry. So everyone expecting my ass to be popping in the summer is not happening. But mostly I'm sorry to myself, because that's going to be so sad. My ass is going to be flat. But it's fine. I'll rebuild those muscles that have just been sat on and deflated after almost being, you know, in a pandemic for a year and not moving around, just being in the house and lying in bed and on the couch. You know, I will resurrect them. Not this year, but I'll resurrect them in 2022. I promise you that. Okay, we can come back to this. Okay, in podcast in 2022, we'll come back to the official episode 1. Okay, and we'll do an ass checkup. Hopefully it's popping. If it's not, I'm so sorry. But if it is, that's the goal. Fat asses 2022. That's what we're going to be doing, okay? And I'm not saying that my own ass right now ain't fat. My ass is fat. It's just flat right now. It's not sitting way up high like it used to. It's sitting way down low. It's sagged, okay? Leave me alone. The muscles, they're just not there no more, because I've just abused them for a whole year straight, okay? We're going to ignore that, because 2022, those muscles, like I said, they're going to be, was it reactivated, rejuvenated, resurrected, the triple R, reactivated, rejuvenated, and resurrected, okay? That's what's going to happen. 2022, fat asses. I want to see badonkadonks all year long, and I believe that we can do it. I'm going to do it anyways, okay? Or at least I hope so. Like I said, don't keep me accountable to it, but 2022, watch out for it, okay? Yeah, you know what? I think ending this podcast on the ass would be a very good moment, okay? I think that's what we're going to do. All right, cool. Is that good with you? That's good with me, okay? Yeah. But yeah, this is the first episode. Thank you guys for everything. I know I said this in the introduction already, but thank you. I've really been enjoying this, and I look forward to doing it more. I think it's going to be great, and I'm having fun. But yeah, watch out for the social medias. I'm going to be announcing something probably in the next maybe 2 weeks or so. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it's nothing major, but it's just a little something. You get me? But yeah. That's me. I'll see you all very soon. I love you all very dearly, and I miss you all very much. And thanks for listening to the podcast. I shall see you next week. That was very horrible. I'm so sorry. God bless your ears. They really do need something, because that was not it. But it is what it is. All right, goodbye.